The end of the World War II is the start of Taiwan's miserables. On February 28, 1947, the Chinese KMT Iron Fist started pounding on this island by 228 instant. Tens of thousands innocent islanders were brutally slaughtered, especially those unarmed local intelligence and public leaders. After 228, immediately Chiang Kai-shek started deploying martial law for more than 20 years on Taiwan, which was referred as White Terror. 100,000 innocents were killed or imprisoned by Taiwan Garrison Command, TGC, and many more were forced to flee from Taiwan. Any overseas scholars who ever showed sympathy for Democrats or linked to those reported by KMT spies were in the blacklist and was forbidden to come home. KMT authority ruled together with super corruption. The demands for democracy spread like wildfire. More and more braves start asking for equal human rights. In December 1979, the Formosa magazine incident, monitored by KMT, trapping up democratic leaders, many non-violent protesters were in jail by martial law. In 1980, cruel butchers even home murdered in the daylight one of the imprisoned leader, lawyer Lin Yixiong's mother and twin daughters, and left the eldest daughters seriously wounded on February 28th. In May 1981, Dr. Chen Wencheng, assistant professor of mathematics at Carnegie Mellon University, who showed strong sympathy on Democrats, was suspected murdered by TGC in Taiwan after interrogation. A team from USA came to investigate the suspected murder of Dr. Chen, while KMT and the TGC showed very poor cooperation for the investigation. April 1989, Mr. Zheng Lanrong burned himself against the police sieging, charging him by the martial law for his magazines openly calling for an independent democratic free Taiwan. Lin Yixiong, Chen Wencheng, Zheng Lanrong, and many more are Taiwan heroes that we will never forget their name. More and more young men step up protesting for human rights and democracy. Some even burned themselves. In 1990, the widely student movement demanded the lifting of martial law and for the public elections of congressmen and general assembly. Democracy and freedom is a way of no return to Taiwan now. Young generations are brave and fearless at this stage. March 2014, young generations started to realize the notorious Bambalan Ma is betraying Taiwan and signing stupid agreement with China behind Congress approval. Thousands of protesters surrounded and occupied the Congress for 23 days. The Sunflower Movement 318 marked the final turning point of Taiwan democracy and called for independence as a free country. This assured Taiwan is not a part of China. March 30th, 2014, this day more than 500,000 Taiwanese stand out on the street for an independent free Taiwan. After 75 years, heroes struggling for a democratic free Taiwan. Now we know we have more strength to fight for an independent democratic Taiwan. It is the only chance for our future generations to survive well. Taiwan is not any part of China. Thanks to the support of all the free world, God bless Taiwan. 天佑台湾。